Hey guys, what's up? This is Luther, looking rough. This is a little disclaimer about this episode. It's been kicking my butt. During this recording, Ty lost communication, or he fell off. He was on the iPad and got a call, which stopped the recording, and he popped back in. Unbeknownst to us, I guess it wasn't recording him anymore. And so about 17 minutes into this podcast, you'll hear me say, did we lose Ty? Now, it'll come back in, and you'll hear Tam and Meek them talking, and Ty will be back. Long story short, when this records, typically each person, we don't have to be in the same location, of course, and each person has their own track that's recorded. And then when in the editing process, I can mute folks if there's too much over talking so we can hear what we need to hear. I can do all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I didn't have his split track after about 17 minutes into this episode. So what I ended up having to do is download the cloud version that recorded everybody and got him all the way through. But I couldn't edit it beyond that after that point. I mean, I do some small editing, but I couldn't clean it up. So it's not going to sound as clear. And some spots, there's just dead spots where we're talking all of a sudden. I don't know if we all just start laughing or something at certain points and it just goes silent. And I couldn't figure out how to fix. So anyway, all that to say, I apologize for the audio towards the back end. Hopefully this does not happen again. It was work just trying to save this episode. You can probably see it on my face here, to the point where I was like, you know what, I don't even want to go like clean up to look decent to do this. But yeah, appreciate you guys, man. You got the whole episode. It's just after about 17 and a half minutes, it's not going to be as clear and as clean as what it normally is. All right, guys, thanks. I apologize in advance. Bye. And we are back. What is up, good people? This is Luther, and this is the Guessnicity Podcast. And this is a place where I give the case, and you guess the race. And today, I got the crew back with me. First and foremost, it has been a long fucking time. Even though I live in the house with you, sleep in the same bed with you, rub on your booty every night. Tam.
You just had Hey, love.
How goes it?
It goes good.
Good. And then who we have up here now, Ty's been on the last couple of episodes, and then Meek is back.
Hey, y'all.
Last time y'all are on here, y'all were engaged.
Mm-hmm.
And now that you're back, you are now...
Ike and Tina. All right.
Married.
It's married
And
now.
I'm Ike.
Got pick on her
And
ass
I'm
now.
You already know. You know how it goes.
Y'all always want to be Ike.
Yeah.
Sing the song.
You do realize Ike ended up getting his ass whooped in the end, though.
But he did a lot of ass
He
whooping
did
in
a lot of
the
ass
beginning.
whooping first, baby.
But that one good ass whooping fixed all that, though, didn't it?
Not really.
And that was crack. That's the only reason he lost.
Crack.
Nah,
Yeah.
he was on that booger sugar. I don't think that was crack.
Yeah,
That was
the
just
booger sugar.
cocaine.
I
Look.
don't know.
Pow.
Give me
Yeah,
that time. You know how it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but congratulations to y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I saw the pictures. They were nice.
Mick, you look good, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, you been in the gym a little
I mean,
bit, huh?
Ty, you look good too.
Ty look like a preacher.
Didn't he? He trying to be
That's
one.
what I want to be.
He done told my uncle to let him preach. He told me, come on.
No.
I said, oh,
No.
Lord, no. No.
Ty looked like he was about to ask for offering.
So listen, my homeboy told me today while I'm running my routes that I should start preaching in the truck
No.
online and preaching my sermons while I'm driving. I'm like, but how that's going to work when I'm in a good sermon and mid-sermon? You stupid motherfucker, get over there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That's Reverend
They're going to know
Reverend
you
Ike.
human. They're going to know you human.
Yeah, that's Reverend Ike, man.
Reverend Ike.
Yeah. So
Now we come to that time, y'all can help me out with a little gas money. I sure appreciate it. Fantastic.
get y'all to close the doors real quick. We
Yeah, close the doors.
We about to have offering. Close and
be in
lock
the
the
ice
doors.
cream truck service, SpongeBob pops and service.
Yeah.
Close the doors and collect that money. Pass Pass the plates around the side.
Lock the
Mhm.
doors.
Nigga,
Usher,
plates
lock
around
the
the side.
doors.
I
Lock
lock
them
the
doors.
Oh, lock the doors.
I'm gonna be at the back because you know I
Yeah.
was an usher. I was on the usher board.
Lock them
Lock them
doors.
doors.
I ushered a little bit. At my old church, we had men as ushers. Then I used to do a bunch of stuff at the church, actually. Inconspicuously turned so you can see your
Liz,
it-
I'll text you.
I guess they hadn't seen your braids unless they
No. This is my
follow us.
vacation braids. I need to tell Liz, I went to New Orleans for a vacation. Liz, the amount of alcohol that I consumed, I could barely use my phone while I was there.
Dang.
Damn, Tam. Give me
Out
the
there with her and
rundown
her
though
sister.
later.
Man,
Because your
listen,
mama said she wanted to go with the girls.
it was a lot. It was
Oh,
a
y'all going to
lot.
New Orleans too?
She said she wanted to go, and I will
It was
be
a
the one that
lot.
will go with her.
We were only there for, was it 48 hours or 72? May have been under 72 hours.
Yeah, 72.
And we did a lot of shit and a lot of drinking and a lot of,
Eating good.
yeah, it was a lot. I was tired after I came back, but,
New
Liz-
Orleans was a dope city.
Liz, I'll be back.
I'll hit you up, Liz. I'm finally going to make my way out there here soon.
Yeah,
And
we're
so
going
when
to
y'all
New
going?
Orleans.
We're going to be
Tell us, yeah, where y'all going?
No,
You
we're
know
not
we
going
gotta
to
go
New
pick up
Orleans.
them-
We're going to pick up one from Baton Rouge.
Oh.
It's college pickup time. It ain't hangout time. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, college pickup.
Mother, let us have a night out over there.
That's what I said.
I'm trying to get back to New Orleans, man.
Yeah, we
I'm
need
trying
to
to
go.
get to Acme, get some of them char grilled oysters.
I want me a pole.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to do lunch or something, Liz. I'll hit you up.
Yes.
I'm gonna start back eating pork when we go to New Orleans.
Oh, okay. Blood
Just
pressure
to
gonna be
Give me
high as
some
hell.
real
See, that right there is nigga shit. That right there. That's what I mean. Nigga shit. Meek, did you turn over the policy and do all the paperwork?
They're doing the background check now. on the
Yeah,
policy.
okay.
I didn't see if they added it.
Yeah, they may
Yeah,
not.
do
before I
that,
go to
do that
bed.
first. Do that first.
No, he got some preliminary stuff. I was like,
He might
Yeah.
have some additional riders
they
on there
did.
doing background
Yeah,
check.
He
Yeah.
is on the insurance. And I need to call AAA too and get him situated with them as well.
Yeah, we need that health policy before he got to do that.
That
That
life
pork.
insurance.
Yeah.
That pork. Yeah.
The minute he goes to the hospital, check. So as he go to the ER, I'm filing a claim. Yes, babe, you got
We
hospital
just-
indemnity. Yeah.
We just playing, Ty. We just playing.
I'm not.
I don't know. My mama been telling her to get insurance since last year.
So his mother told me the minute I moved in, she said, honey, if you over there for more than a year and you ain't married, you should go and get some life insurance on him. Mama ain't teach me that.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, she sure did. Don't be over there
I'm trying
without
to find out
nothing.
who she working with.
And then, no, Ty tell her when we went over there. So we went on April 5th, the day after we got married. She said, make sure you go put your name on everything he got.
Everything. Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, that's easy. That don't take no time. I said,
Mm-mm.
She
okay.
ain't got your back no more. She done turned on you,
She's
Ty.
turned
I
on.
Yeah,
love
mama
it.
don't turn.
I love it.
She
Yeah,
turned.
that's what happens. Shit, my mama done put so much stuff in our garage, sending stuff over to Tam. All of a
That's
sudden,
my homegirl right there.
my mom used to do a lot of catering events. It's got a lot of like cookware and all this other stuff.
Uh-huh.
And slowly but surely, be like, "Oh, Tam need this. Oh, y'all be having
Baby,
people
my
over your house.
crystal
Tam need
collection
that.
is immaculate.
Let me send this to Tam."
And she told me, and if you ever get into hard times, sell this shit. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
that's
Yes,
her exact
ma'am.
words too.
Gotta love it.
Yep.
Yeah, most people be like, "Hold on" to stuff. She's like, "Nah, shit. Time get hard. Sell that shit."
That's exactly what she
Get rid of
said.
shit.
Yeah.
All right. You know, the last couple of episodes before we got into the actual Guessnicity stuff, we had talked about different cases that were, a lot of them were kind of funny. Some of them a little different. This one is not funny. I kind of told y'all about it yesterday. It's not funny at all, actually. But, you know, I guess almost to pay respects to an old classmate in a sense. Yesterday, I was looking on, as I researched for the show, Law and Crime is one of the YouTube channels and websites that I go through. And so I got an email or something popped up about 6-year-old knew his mother was beyond help when he called 911 to report father had shot her dead. I saw that and I was like, okay, I saved it. I said, I'm going to come back and look at it. And then I'm scrolling through Facebook later on and I see one of my classmates that passed away and everybody's like, RIP, RIP, RIP. And it had been a few days, and I was like, well, let me type her name in real quick and see, because I figured at this time the obituary should be out somewhere. Let me see how she passed and all that. And found out, when I typed in her name, this exact case popped up right here. It was her ex-husband. She had filed for divorce in December, and he wasn't having it and came over there and shot and killed us.
Death don't part.
See,
Hold up.
oh,
And
wait.
he did it in front of their 2 kids. That's the other thing.
What? That's the part for me that's crazy.
Yeah, he did it in front of their 2 kids.
I can't.
So,
That's
No,
hard.
he did it in front of the
So-
kids.
in front of the kids.
And then he just left the kids there.
Yeah, he fled. So the youngest is 6, and I forget the oldest age.
You just killed my mama and dipped?
And that's her daddy. They daddy.
Yeah, like, you just said, fuck me.
That's
And-
wild.
I'm not even gonna call it dating. We were like in 9th grade. It was like 2 weeks in the football team. I don't know if I even told the story on the podcast where the football team wanted to jump me because she was dating somebody on the football team. They broke up. Me and her started dating for like 2 weeks, and then he was mad and had the football team coming after me. But yeah, man, R.I.P. to Niece, man.
Oh man.
One of the few
That is
other
wild.
few black girls that actually played soccer at the same time I did back then in, early 2000s, late 90s. It wasn't too many niggas playing soccer. So, everybody was kind of looking at me sideways. I saw the little, mine ain't even on. I saw the ring when you just reached up and did something
like
to the
that?
camera. Yeah, I see you.
He's so happy with that one. He's so excited about the rubber ring, not the real one.
Hey, that's
Right.
all I wear every day. That's
I
what
got
Tam
some
got
But I
on.
ain't like
Look,
that other one. I ain't like that old one. I ain't like that shit.
My
You gotta
hands
get you-
swell. You better not take that motherfucker
You got to
off.
get
You
you a
better,
tungsten ring
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah.
with some weight
It
to
was
it.
gold.
Yeah, I just don't like it, though. I like this one. This one right here is like,
I
He
wear
got to
the
ease into the ring, love. He got to ease into it.
yeah. I wear the nice ring only when we go somewhere nice. You know what I'm saying? I don't
yeah.
wear it every day.
But, yo, on some real shit, though, how you say homeboy killed the old girl? Virginia's old lieutenant governor, our last lieutenant governor, just killed himself and his wife last night.
I saw
What?
that.
Damn.
I saw that.
The dude Fairfax.
Oh, the black dude, right?
Yeah.
Black
I saw
dude.
that. I
What?
saw that
Fairfax killed his
What's
wife
this?
last
Yeah,
night.
last
in
night.
Fairfax, Virginia.
At
He
like
was- he
11
was
o'clock.
Our last lieutenant governor. They was going same shit. They going through a divorce.
Something happened.
He
She
killed
got something on him.
he killed her, then
And
killed himself
himself.
in front of their 2 teenage kids.
That's
Damn.
wild. Oh, I didn't know it was in front of their kids.
Shit.
Their kid called the police to say, exact same shit.
These
Like he
motherfuckers
might
going
have saw the
crazy.
story and got a bright idea.
Love, don't kill me. Just leave.
Just
Listen,
go, nigga.
listen,
Don't
listen,
scram,
listen,
skedaddle.
Listen here. We've had this discussion. I'm not killing you. I can't. What I'm gonna do without you? I need you.
Well, don't kill me and you.
I love myself so
Okay,
fucking
well, I
much. You
hope
think I'm gonna
so.
kill myself?
That's the one
I
thing
love me
ain't-
some
That's
me.
the one thing I'm not
Did
gonna
you
do
see
is
how
kill
hard
my
I just
goddamn
rolled
self.
my
I
eyes?
can't do it.
Yeah. I love me some me. I can't take care of these girls without you. I ain't killing you.
That's the one thing I ain't.
You heard that, me?
Well,
Now, I might dream about it sometimes, but I ain't about to.
yeah.
I ain't
But
about to
you
kill
fuck
you
with
for
my
it.
Let me
cousin,
take
I'm
that
coming
back.
for
I'm not
you.
gonna kill myself. I wouldn't kill myself on some depressed shit, but
Mick, I
if
tell
I'm
him
like
on a regular
96,
basis,
97, I'll
I
jump
can
off
whoop your
Devil's Bridge.
ass. I'll give
She
you
say
a
that-
run. I'll
she
give
say
you a run
that-
for your money.
She say that until we get in the gym, and then she be second guessing herself, like I might not could do that to this thing.
Yeah, I can't go
Yeah.
hand to hand, but nigga, you gonna know I was there.
You better catch me when I'm asleep, like y'all saying.
Exactly.
Because if I ain't sleep, get your
Yeah,
little ass up. Look, with
I
one
ain't-
arm, get your little
I
ass
ain't
up.
got to
off me.
plan long. You go to sleep at 7:31, so
That is correct. My late nights are
over here, Tam. Dead.
So,
Dead.
the
yeah,
late nights
so-
are the nights we record. Look,
that's it.
we already passed my
Yeah,
bedtime,
so I ain't even
Man.
worried.
and we ain't even gotten to the first case. Look,
I think about it. I go to sleep too easy with me.
Sleep.
Soon as I
Soon
sit
as he
down
lay
inside, I'm
down.
straight to sleep.
He could be an
Yeah.
asshole,
Yeah.
but didn't want to cuddle. Hell
Yeah.
no. Get off me.
all right. Well, I got 3 cases today.
Okay.
And there's some doozies, I feel like. The listeners have come through. We got another Cassie case.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I got another case by another listener, Kit, sent something in. Kit's been real active as of late everywhere, too. And then I brought a case. So, of course, let's start with Cassie's case. Cassie's getting good at this, so I'm like, all right, she getting real good
I
at it.
know. Cassie be getting me.
Cassidy, the executive producer.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, yep. She's a
EP.
producer.
Case find the ghostwriter. Look,
She's a
Yes.
producer for
she ain't
that
a
jump.
ghostwriter with every time because I
We
shout her
know.
out every time. So it ain't. She's not my ghostwriter.
Yeah, she what they call them, the producer, the associate producer.
Yeah,
Yes.
associate producer. She
No,
just contributes.
Yeah, she
She
contributes.
contributes to the show. When the show get big, I gotta slide her a little
Yep.
something. Yeah, when the
For
show
sure.
get big, we slide her something. All right. So this case takes place early 2021. Federal investigators receive a cyber tip from an online provider. The tip indicates repeated access to a cloud account containing illegal content involving minors and animals.
Animals.
The activity is traced back to an IP address. In March of 2021, Homeland Security investigations began tracking the digital activity. Evidence links the account to a specific individual. Agents search the suspect's residence. Multiple electronic devices are seized, including phones, cloud, storage, accounts, and other devices. A forensics review begins immediately. Investigators report discovering thousands of files categorized as child sexual abuse material, online chats discussing exploitation, and additional disturbing content involving animals. A lot of content, actually,
Ugh.
involving animals.
This gonna make me
Primarily
sick.
dogs.
No.
Some files contain metadata linking them to locations tied to the suspect's workplace. So the suspect is charged federally with receipt of child sexual abuse material, possession of child sexual abuse material, creation of illegal animal exploitation content. In mid-2021, he pleads guilty on multiple counts, admits to accessing and storing illegal material, receiving content through online communications, producing and sharing prohibited content. In October 2021, they moved quick. He is sentenced to 252 months in prison, which is just under 22 years.
Shit.
Damn.
The court cites the severity of offenses, volume of material, and a pattern of behavior. What were you about to say,
He
Ty?
ain't white.
You say he's not white?
That ain't how the show work.
That-
You gotta
I mean,
pick
I
one.
know, because the
No,
Luther
he
trying to trick me.
Join, trying to get rid of
Yeah, I'm
choices
Well,
getting
I'm
rid
gonna
of
to
say
white.
narrow
black.
it down. He's trying to narrow it down.
Yeah, he's not white because
I'ma
Luther
say
trying to
black.
trick me.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
didn't
was
get
thinking
to bring
too.
the case. Just Cassie.
It don't matter. Cassie trying to trick me
Yeah,
because they
Cassie
all
trying to
know
trick me.
him. They all
Every
know him.
time Cassie bring a case, I don't have the right answer. So I'm gonna say black.
Yeah, and I'm with Emily for real. I'm feeling Emily. I was thinking what Emily's saying.
So what you?
Just
Hey, so so the people listening, Ty can't see the
Jess.
chat.
One time for
So
Jess.
who? What is Emily saying?
Asian.
Asian. So you think Asian?
I'm
Latina
thinking
X.
Asian like Emily.
Latina
Lat-
X. Anything Latin.
Latinx. I got you. So Meeks is going Hispanic,
Mhm.
Latino. Ty's going Asian. Tam, you going black. So
Yes.
far, all right. So in 2023, he tried to appeal the sentence. Courts reviewed all the evidence, including communications prior to misconduct, and the appellate court upholds the full sentence. So he did not get out early.
Good.
So let me give the location, see if that changes anything for you.
Okay.
Aventura, Florida.
No, definitely doesn't change.
And our suspect, the reason he had animals and did stuff with dogs, because he's a veterinarian.
That lead me to meat side now.
So now
I'm thinking
I don't know. Veterinary school.
he was a veterinarian, or
It's
he like
hard
worked at a
to,
vet.
no,
get
he
into.
is a veterinarian.
Oh, he
So
was.
now
a
I want to say
veterinarian.
white.
Oh, damn. See that
Wow.
kind of pushed me back to white.
So
That kind of pushed me back to white. I ain't met too many
So,
veterinarians that want white.
imagine you've been taking your dog to a vet,
If somebody
and then
fuck
all
my
of a sudden
dog,
your vet pops
What
up
you
on the
gonna
news
do?
for bestiality and
don't even
child
worry
sex
about
shit,
it.
but
That's
bestiality with dogs.
My karma ain't never
I
want to
got
have
this.
sex.
I got this. You're not fucking my dog and getting
Yeah.
away with it.
My dog would never
He
please
was
you
not.
and rape.
Karma probably did
Now.
get raped. That's why she act like
Yeah.
that. She do act like a victim.
Yeah,
She
that's fine.
mean. She not mean, like she don't bite, but she just like she can't hear you. She don't want. She act like a depressed teenager that
Yeah.
something happened to her.
And she would never let none of my boys get on.
She don't play
See?
that. We
I
do
never
call
had
her
her
big.
fixed.
We
Listen,
call her Big D.
imagine a female dog coming
We
in
call her
eating
Big
and
D.
everything around 3 male dogs and never got pregnant because she would never let them touch her.
And
Come
your
on,
male
none of
dog's
them
going
fit.
crazy over there like, God damn.
They be trying
And
to.
they going
He saying,
crazy.
bitch, you
They
tripping.
be
Like, what the
trying to
fuck?
they be putting her face in they girl, y'all, these dogs are ridiculous.
Y'all doing too much.
They be doing too much in that bag. I was like, I be screaming at the window.
Oh my God, assaulted dog.
This is a Christian
This
household.
nigga done fuck
Stag.
my
I'm sorry.
dog. She
I
don't want
couldn't
dog dick. She
imagine.
want human dick. Her nasty ass.
Nasty.
So,
But they in Florida, so being in Florida.
I'm sticking with my answer.
I don't know what Ty just did, but it
I
says
don't know.
recording
Ty.
has stopped.
Just be still. Shit.
Oh, no, that's people trying to call me.
Put your hands in your
Didn't
lap.
I tell you to put it on Do Not Disturb? Didn't I tell you to do that before you got on the thing?
No, I ain't do that. That was
I know. We know. We know.
Shaw tried to call me, man. Stop calling my phone. With my
All right. So,
I'm going to stick with black.
I'm locked in.
I'm
It's time for Jess. We don't want no extra people over here.
But they was in Florida. So they was
Okay.
in Florida. Ain't too many Asians doing shit in Florida. I mean, yeah, she was in Florida. They even white, black, or Hispanic, and I'm gonna go with Hispanic.
all right. Suspect's name, Prentice K. Madden.
Black Princess, Prentiss.
That's a black man.
That's a black ass name.
Mm-hmm. I knew Jess was coming with me in case it was coming with some bullshit. I knew she was coming with some slick.
There you go.
I
He
knew
is
they
black.
were white off rip. Yeah, I
That's
can't.
black. Look at this nigga.
Damn, Lou.
Look like he fuck animals too.
Somebody said she bet he has cats. Is there some cats in his hand? Who said that up there? Somebody.
Well, at least he was still getting pussy.
He does have all the cats in his hands.
I just knew it wasn't gonna be white. I knew that much.
He too love. Now I'm looking. I'm be looking at my vet.
I told y'all we changing. I was in Hobby Lobby.
Got all these.
I had the sister in there with a big dog, the Pomeranian. I said, girl.
That's how you know right there.
Licking them in the face.
How many black folks you know that let dogs lick them in the face?
See, look.
In the mouth, not just the face, in the mouth.
Look at what Cassie said. I knew she did it on purpose.
So we were all learn tonight, just not white people who are handsome. Yes, and we changing. We doing a whole bunch of
Cassie let me know that because, on every episode with BCLT, I'd be like, I have yet to find.
oh my fucking beer. Might be flagged for this research.
You gonna get an email on Monday, Cass.
As the honorary HR rep, do not do none of this on your work computer or your work phone. Don't look for nothing.
Do all my shit on my work computer for the most part.
Well, you work small company. You work for a corporation?
Don't.
Yeah, they don't be.
Baby, the file. So don't do it. Don't.
Because as much as they would see me applying for jobs up in there.
I'm deaf.
I have that.
I mean, I have too.
Yeah.
I use their teams.
And then, because nobody's in there at a certain time. Yeah, y'all, you can just do 8 o'clock in the morning. Come on, we can do an interview at 8. Yeah. She didn't get you. You got it.
But I was just long shotting it because I was thinking white is too
Listen,
obvious.
HR system.
Yeah, I knew they weren't white.
White was too obvious.
Well, there you go. Good work, Cassie.
That's the first thing Emily said. We know what Ty gonna say.
All right. This next case was brought to us by Kit. All right. This case is very recent.
Okay.
Like, when I say very recent, happened this month. Yeah, April 20. We are in April, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, April. So April 2026. So that's had to happen within the last 15 days.
Yeah.
All right. April 26th, police were called to an AA meeting.
Shit.
Yeah. Witnesses said the suspect was acting erratically, possibly under the influence, when officer at the AA meeting.
I mean, he's trying to get help.
Yeah, he trying to get help. I mean,
He ain't did all them steps yet.
you gotta, you gotta try.
He was trying.
When officers approached, he crawled on the ground. I can't wait honestly, listen to this. I cannot wait for the body cam footage to come out. Say he crawled on the ground, refused commands, and he was tased multiple times. $100. How many times was he tased? Let me see which one of y'all can guess. Give me a number. 7.
He was tased.
20.
Sam saying 20. That's tased a lot.
God damn, y'all tasing that. Y'all trying to kill this guy.
Yeah.
I would say about 3 times.
Our suspect was tased, reported 13 times.
God, dog.
What?
13.
Just was not listening, was it?
He was on some acid or something. That's like the acid shit or something like that, ain't it? What they call? I asked him what they call this stuff. Sherm. He was shermed out.
Something.
Ain't heard PCP in so long.
Ain't that what they call it? Ain't that the sherm?
I guess.
I don't know. I don't.
Yes. So while being detained, he reportedly told officers, "I killed my neighbor today." He reported the confession multiple times while in custody and during transport.
He was high as his mind.
He the charge. Yeah, he was high. He was black. He was on that different. He was on acid.
So the victim was his neighbor.
So he really did.
The two had known each other for years and reportedly were friendly. And so in some reports, some of them were saying, hey, this neighbor would go over and help the suspect work on his car from time to time, too, in the morning time. So according to court documents and affidavits, the victim came over to our suspect's home that morning, where the suspect allegedly beat him with a baseball bat, stabbed him multiple times.
God damn.
The victim died on the deck of the suspect's home. Afterwards, he dragged the body into the house, put it in the shower, used a chainsaw to dismember the body, placed remains in bags, burned them in the backyard in the fire pit.
Whoa.
He did a lot.
You beat the nigga with the bat.
That's a lot.
You burned him up.
No, beat him with a bat, stabbed him, took him in your shower, cut him up with a chainsaw into tiny pieces is the words he used.
Tiny pieces.
And then threw him in the fire pit.
You cut human skin to tiny pieces. He was on
With a
that.
chainsaw.
Oh,
Last time he was working on my car, he scratched my shit, and I didn't appreciate that.
that's what you think happened? That's why you think he went off? That's what did it.
The white boys don't play about their pickup truck.
I'm going to say Mexican.
Are you from the Mexican?
I'm gonna say white on drugs.
Police discovered blood throughout the home, signs of attempted cleanup, including power washing the deck.
So he had time for all that shit?
The only reason he got caught is because he was telling folks at the AA meeting. Yeah. So he did all of that without nobody knowing. Human remains with bones and everything were found in the fire pit. Chainsaw parts and other tools are found nearby. Investigators say the suspect said the following. He claimed that he was trying to free the victim's wife. He said at one point it was the happiest he's ever been, but then later expressed remorse. He reportedly admitted to being under the influence of drugs, including mushrooms and stimulants.
Ain't no mushroom fit you like that. Ain't no mushroom like
What you mean, Emily? Oh, what you mean, Emily? I have a power washer, a pressure washer.
That's why I said black.
I'm going to say Mexican because he had a pressure washer. He had a chainsaw. And
Don't you got all that stuff?
I got all that in the garage.
You got all the time. Got all
Said barrel. Said what?
You said he burned them in a barrel in the backyard or a fire pit?
Shrooms didn't do that to him. He was on something.
It was shrooms with other shit, though. And they didn't say what the stimulants were.
I just don't eat enough.
So it could have been shrooms with another, like, hallucinogenic stimulant or something.
I'm going to still say Mexican.
That's not like them dippers. If you got tased 13 times, I'm still taking it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's them dippers. That's that PCP. I'm trying to tell you.
There had to be some cheap-ass tasers.
Well, no, some people can take it, though. I've seen it. You ever seen that black dude with, like, the cigarette in his mouth that got tased?
Yeah. He acted
And he just stood there, took that shit out, and took that cigarette out of his mouth and pointed at it. He said, fuck you, bitch.
It was
Being tased.
I watched my brother get tased and knocked the security out. Told him before he tased him, if you tase me, I'm going to knock you out. And they tased him, and he knocked him out. I said, oh, wow. It was at that moment I knew that whenever I'm with this brother, I could say what I want to say to him.
Gotcha. So there were warning signs, at least the day before there was a warning sign. A friend of the suspect told police that the day prior, he talked about killing his neighbor, the suspect did.
premeditated.
And mentioned dismembering and burning the body.
Okay.
So, yeah, he had it planned out. He was ready for it. So he was arrested and charged with intentional or knowing murder.
I've never heard of it like that before.
Yeah. Held without bail. And, case is ongoing. But, I mean, he basically has admitted to it all the way around. So, before I give the location,
I'm thinking,
what are you thinking?
I'm thinking white.
I'm saying black. Where's the location?
I'm going to say Mexican.
I'm thinking white. Ain't too many black people got power washers, chainsaws, and...
Ty, you got it.
I got it. I just bought a chainsaw.
Ain't your average black guy, though.
Yes, you are.
The poll saw the poll saw.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, I borrowed my chainsaw from my mom.
They black though. Their parents are both
I
black.
think
Well, it's not in Arkansas, Liz, but it's close to Arkansas. Brunswick, Maine. Nowhere near.
Black.
Mexican.
Did all y'all just
No, I said the same thing.
okay?
I'm staying white still.
All right. So with that, Tam is saying Mexican. Meek is saying white. Ty is saying black.
I'm staying white.
No, Meek is saying black. Ty is saying white. All right. Our suspect's name is Tanner. Tanner Das. There goes one of ours. Tanner Das.
You're trying to lick me in my mouth like I'm light skinned.
Tanner is.
That's white as shit.
Yeah, you hear the name, you know Tanner is white. But Tanner look crazy. That's Tanner's mugshot right there.
I would have shot the shit out of Tanner. But yeah, I wouldn't have never been cool with Tanner.
Tanner kind of looks swole too. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Tanner would have never hung out.
And he all smiled at
He's
his
a
mug shot and stuff.
he looked crazy in the mugshot. That was the night he was arrested though, when he was for real on that shit at that point. What is that haircut he got? Is that some kind of mohawk or some shit?
No, I don't want no problem with Tanner.
All right. So this case is another recent case that's active right now. In fact, I watched it on the news. I don't know if Tam was in the room with me, so she may have seen this
Don't listen to the news.
in the morning time. You know, we'd be having the news on in the morning
Listen for the
in the school district.
Yeah.
Because you do be locked into school district. Anyway,
Yeah.
so this is local to us. I'll tell you, I was in Texas, but we know it's everybody's down here in Texas. So you ain't gonna know. So years leading up, all right, authorities believe an illegal operation was running for years inside a home in a small town here in Texas. According to investigators, the house was being used to facilitate prostitution activity. The operation allegedly involved multiple clients, including individuals connected to local law enforcement. The female suspect had prior prostitution-related convictions earlier. Despite that history, she remained active in the community. At one point, she volunteered and was participating in local school-related activities. Now, mind you, the school-related activities she was involved in, I felt like was appropriate for her past, but the school district did not, because she was helping them decide the curriculum for sex ed and what they need to be using in the section.
now. Come on.
She do know.
Yeah, so in my mind, a prostitute would know what they need to know in sex ed. But anyway,
That's like Dion bringing Brittany Reiner to talk to the football team.
yeah, that's neither here nor there, though. At one point, she was removed from the committee after that became known that she was a prostitute and went to jail. She couldn't have
Discrimination.
That's what I said.
That is discrimination.
So early April of 2026, the investigation expands. The district attorney's office and the Texas DPS launched a deeper investigation into a prostitution conspiracy. Evidence begins linking married couple to an alleged operation. Authorities identify connections between the home of the multiple individuals, including current and former police officers. April 8th of 2026, the first arrest come. Law enforcement arrest several individuals tied to the investigation. The police chief, former police officer, and the male suspect, which is the lady's husband. So during that initial round, I will say this, as I was looking into this, she was not arrested, but the men were. Those three men were. And she went on the news, and I had that interview where she was like, hey, I wasn't involved in nothing. My husband wasn't involved in nothing. We innocent. She said in the interview, I'm not a victim. I was not involved, and my husband's innocent.
Wow.
So the charges for the men at the time were promotion of prostitution and solicitation of prostitution. Mid-April of 2026, new evidence comes out. Investigators can continue reviewing electronic devices and communications. Witness statements. Authorities allege the couple ran a prostitution scheme out of their home. They were pimping out the wife, slutting out the wife, as Tam would call it.
Yes.
They had connections to law enforcement clients, gathered information on people they considered adversaries, including city officials and others in the community. The wife is arrested without resistance. She is charged with racketeering. Her husband faces racketeering and continuous promotion of prostitution. Bond for the wife was set at $200,000.
Damn, they wasn't playing.
Where was that?
That happened here in Texas. In fact, I'll give you the city. Godly, Texas.
Godly, Texas?
I
do know, but only because a client brought it up to me. I didn't see it on the news, but I do know. You know, my old lady client that loved you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she,
Yeah, I'm happy to-
the one who fell and broke her hip, and when she came back, I said, "How you doing?" She said, "I'm recovering good because I had just in case I had to see your husband." Yeah, she ain't no joke. I love her. She my favorite.
So with that, we have 4 suspects arrested. We have the woman, her husband, the police chief, and a police officer. What are we thinking, guys? You think they're all the same?
White.
White.
Got a
That sounds like
variety.
some white shit.
Whites. Are we all saying white? Godly.
Yeah, that sounds white. Oh, I don't know. Because she got up in the schools and everything, too. Yeah, white.
What's that supposed to mean? I get it all up in the schools too.
Yeah, Tam's actually involved with the school board.
Sam, a councilwoman at the school. You don't know. You don't know us over
Godly,
here.
Texas, though. Where is Godly, Texas? Godly,
Not
Texas.
from
They ain't got
Yeah, it's not.
black people anyway.
It's like 20 minutes from 30.
It definitely can't be with four black people in Godly, Texas.
You'd be surprised. They build it everywhere.
That shit sound like MAGA.
We everywhere. Ty, we everywhere.
Yeah.
The homie was laying down some serious pimping, though.
Yeah. Oh, for real, because they were charging, according to the text messages and records, I charge $1,000 an hour.
Hour.
I agree
Right.
with Emily. I think she was Hispanic. It was the white men, the white police and shit, but I think the woman was Hispanic. They were paying for that goddamn salsa.
So the husband and wife,
I'm gonna have to come off the camera because he gonna get me fired. He gonna get me fired. I'm gonna have to wear a Rey Mysterio mask.
It was so good. And then Ty will say some shit.
He gonna get me fired from my job, y'all. I promise.
you said salsa.
Anything you say, it's so bad.
Oh, Ty.
It's so bad. It's so
I
bad.
can't wait for Monday. That's gonna be fun.
If they would say some flaming hot Cheetos or something like that, you would have been pissed.
No, he wouldn't have.
He
Wouldn't
wouldn't. We
I would say that.
Nah,
You
not playing
cannot
hot
say
Cheetos.
nothing. There's nothing another race can say to me that get me mad racially. Because I said about them,
That place, Ty. I need to get to that place.
you can't make me mad because you say some racist shit. I probably agree with you. I mean, it ain't right. Certain shit is stereotypical. I mean, I'm sorry. Let's just be real.
True.
He did it. I promise he did it. He waits till I was in there good, and then he started pulling.
Yeah.
He gets you married now, so you stuck with him. All right. So
Joe empty too.
the husband and wife's name, Ashley and Michael Ketcherside.
Catcher side. She was
Yeah.
catching all right.
White.
And
White. Yeah, they white.
police chief Matthew Cantrell,
Cantrell.
and then police officer Solomon Montoya. Oh, Montoya.
He was Spanish. Now I'm surprised she wants Spanish though.
Let's
Surprised the wife and them want Spanish once Emily said that.
let's see what they look like.
Catcher side.
She's married, so her last name had to have changed.
She is Spanish.
So she does look Hispanic.
We was right, Emily. We was right, Emily. They was paying for them talkies.
Yeah. That's, oh my God.
So,
But you see, it's a black guy.
well, I think he may be Afro-Latino or something.
Is that Cantrell? That's not.
Black girl was putting down big pimping.
So the husband is this guy here on the left.
Oh, the
Right.
husband want the one on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's Officer Cantrell, ain't it?
Yeah, the police chief Cantrell is the one on the right.
Mind you, that's the fucking police chief.
Yes.
Which one the chief with the beard?
With the beard. And then Solomon with an M, not an N at the end. Montoya is this brother. Oh, he could be African too. Shit.
Yeah.
Could be African. Who knows?
Montoya, yeah, he gotta be Montoya. That's
Not-
the Spanish name.
Not Montoya. Oma Toya. It's like
Oh,
O-M.
Montoya. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
OMOTOYA.
Oh, he booty scratcher.
That was his wife. He was there. with
No,
you.
it's the other
No,
one.
that was not his wife.
It was the
That's not his wife. The one on the
white
left.
one.
Yeah.
They the ones that's married. He the one that's married to her. Oh, in fact, hold up. Y'all want to hear her talk? Let's
Yeah.
listen to her talk. Hold
White dude putting out big pimp.
Mm, mm, mm.
Stack of owls.
That's crazy.
They were paying it though.
That's
Yeah.
what Pinky and which one call was a Cherokee was charged when they came here. They were charging $1,500.
How you know?
Couldn't find them, but I was looking for Pinky ass. Pinky was my own. I don't
Who,
pay for no
Pinky?
pussy.
Pinky,
Pinky before she became a thumb.
but before she got fat, Pinky was fine back then.
When she was Pinky, oh, I was looking around the town for her. She's thumb now. She ain't Pinky no more. Now she's thumb.
Hey, I just realized what you were saying.
Now she miss Pinky. Look, yeah, she big.
Yeah. But
All
back
right.
then, I definitely was. I ain't gonna lie, Meek. I'm sorry. I should have told you that before we got married. But hey, Pinky, I don't mean no harm. Pinky definitely could have got that 1,500. Way back in 2000 and early. That was even before that, like 2006.
All right, let's see.
Prostitution operation, an alleged plot to dig up dirt on city officials.
him,
Woman
'cause
at
that's
the
his
center of
I believe in justice, and I know that the truth will prevail like it always does.
That's Ashley Ketcherside, a convicted prostitute who in 2023 was removed from overseeing sex education at Godly ISD.
And now her husband is in legal trouble on prostitution charges, as are Godly's former police chief and former police officer. Fox 4's David Santendry live tonight with that interview and the details in this tawdry case. David.
Well, there is a web of expanding allegations involving police officials, prostitution, and a whole lot more.
I have not spoken to them. I don't know what their investigation is or what is going on.
Ashley Ketcherside at the center of an ongoing prostitution conspiracy investigation by the Johnson County District Attorney's Office and Texas DPS. Her husband, Michael Ketcherside, charged with continuous promotion of prostitution. Former Godly Chief of Police, Matthew Cantrell, charged with promoting prostitution. Former Godly Police Officer, Solomon Omatoya, charged with soliciting.
Godly's a small town, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so they just hire who they can.
Was there the former chief of police and that officer?
Absolutely not.
We'll get back to that momentarily, but first, remember, in 2023, broke news that Ketcherside, a convicted prostitute advertising on escort websites, was volunteering on a Godly ISD committee, which, in part, designed sexual education curriculum. She was later removed from multiple positions within the school district.
I truly cannot believe that we're still dealing with this
So, yeah, like I said, she was on the school board trying to help with.
They did my background check before I came up there. What was they
That's
doing?
what I think. Y'all did the background check and y'all hired the bitch. So it's not.
Back page is lit. She had back page.
If she was convicted and they hired her, who didn't do their due diligence when
That
they
part.
offered?
She could actually sue.
So she
But-
actually sued. Yeah, because
But what I'm not.
how dare you?
Is
Yeah.
turn my life around and y'all still get on this news and say convicted prostitute. Hey, bitch, call me something else.
Hey,
Yeah.
apparently she's still out here hoeing, though.
But if you convicted,
Yeah, if she's still out here hoeing, if that's what they getting up
I
for.
was lying.
convicted street fighter Asada Jones.
And
See, you know,
when she did this interview, she hadn't been arrested yet. She ended up getting arrested right after this.
Oh, she was lying, but they didn't know she was lying. They could have, you know.
Listen, hold on. I think in part of the interview, he asked again, like, so I mean, you used to be a prostitute, so like you telling me you ain't did no prostitute?
So you ain't slutting.
You ain't did no prostitute.
As for the current criminal investigation, are you active on any escort pages right now?
I'm not.
Court documents accuse Ketcherside and her husband of racketeering, operating an illegal business or scheme to make profit while involving coercion, fraud, or extortion. In defending her husband, she disputes the basis for those claims.
He's a great husband, an amazing father to my 3 kids, and I believe in the justice system.
Investigators searched the Ketcherside's home last
bitch
month.
good.
Court documents reveal they seized Ashley's burner phone and uncovered a large number of prostitution clients, including former Officer Omatoya, who solicited Ashley for sex in exchange for doing yard work.
Nigga,
That he-
that's some
so-
good shit.
I'm about to say he might just be a nigga. Look, he talking about,
I cut the
hey man,
for that pussy.
you give me some pussy, man. I work in the yard. I'll do you. I'll trim your tree.
Oh, hold on, y'all joking. Hey, me. Oh boy, I cut that grass every week next door.
oh, he spoke today.
Don't.
He was
don't
outside. They spoke to me. They spoke to me today.
Yeah, he cut that grass, and now we know why he cutting that grass.
Aldine over, we got a black lady living next door to us. These neighbors don't talk to nobody but her ass.
No, call them what they is.
The neighbors that we have don't talk to anybody but her.
And word.
So what? Look, this is what's crazy.
But they cut that her black
This-
ass grass every week.
This man has said nigger, nigger, Nigga, all through the fucking episode. Now that we done finished up, this is the last case. And now all of a sudden you want to say, there were all kinds of N-words. It's real N-word. They want to cut this. Now
Because they don't say nigger, they say N-word. That's their way of saying it.
They have.
This what he mean.
They have to.
So I'm changing
N-words.
There's some real N-words. When I first moved over here, they called animal control on my dogs and everything. That's why I'm fool with.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh, no, we got a good name.
Listen, no, we don't. Remember when we first moved in? The fuck.
I'm saying,
Remember they called the police on us? They showed up talking about we were torturing cats because it was cats underneath our shed.
Yeah, I talked so crazy to that man.
He said, can we check the shed? You got to report that y'all torturing cats and keeping them in your shed. What the fuck?
I said, do it look like I torture fucking cats? I don't even like cats. Can I check out your shed? No, the fuck you cannot. I'm going to call my husband. That's okay. You can talk to him.
Yeah.
When I first moved in here, the dogs got out the yard. Now, when I go to get the dogs, I got Karma, I don't know where the hell she at. Pluto done came back one in the yard. Hendrix up on the porch with the white dude, but he just sitting there looking at him because Hendrix kind of slow.
he's slow as fuck.
He is the spectrum.
Something wrong with him.
I've been on the spectrum.
And he old.
Spectrum.
So he been that way for a long time.
He was still young, but he's a little slow, right?
He was out in
They don't call animal control. He talking about, yeah, the dog's here growling at me. I'm listening to him. I come say, Hendrix, get in the truck. Hendrix come run, jump in the van, going about his business. I'm like, damn, you don't call the police on my dogs on me? And that's so she called him. I ain't talked to her for a long time. I used to be mean to her.
He still mean to her.
I would be too.
He still mean to her. She'll talk, he'll just turn his back.
I don't want police on my dogs.
He in the grocery store. Every time we try to talk to her, he just like she not talking, just like turn while she's talking.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Talk to the police since you like to call them motherfuckers.
Listen, she came one day and said, we can at least be friends. We're neighbors. When I first moved here, it was right after my kids. So I said, ma'am, I didn't move here for friends.
Yeah.
Mediocre.
So a friend of mine died,
Sound
right?
like Tam, too.
So she told her dad, look, she knew a friend of mine died, so she told her dad, yeah, I don't like my new neighbor. And he got these dogs and such and I'm saying all shit. So the dude in the car said, hey, where did Ty move to? So now she don't even know I know that. So I ain't never come back to her and be like, oh, you telling people you don't like me? I put that one in the pot.
That's why you be turning your back on at the grocery store.
She funny acting. She two-faced. Wave at one neighbor, and that's the one across the street. The rest of them,
I talked to
yeah, Lou talked to him. That's because he be like, watching them.
police neighborhood.
Yeah, that's
I know everything on it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm looking for where to go when the siren sound.
no, nigga. No.
When that siren sound, you got to know where you got to have your plane.
No, I'm gonna tell you like I told a friend the other day. If something go down, I'm dying. I'm not rebuilding this motherfucker.
You sound like me. God, that's
Oh,
why
okay.
y'all cool. God damn. You sound like me, Taylor. That's what me keep saying. Just kill me.
I'm not a struggle like that. I'm not built for that. I'm built for a life of.
You think I'm about to plant crops and shit? No, I'm not.
I might be with them. Like, if we got nuclear out and most of the world done died off, I don't want to help reconstruct this motherfucker.
I don't want to see that shit.
What am I afraid of?
Not doing that.
Ma'am?
Or even dirty.
Out here pillaging. I'm using all these guys weapons out. Using them jumps. I'm not just on guard.
He want to run around and be a renegade to somebody blow his ass up. I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm not gonna be hungry one goddamn day. The first time I get home.
Already got my ass on a nice RV.
See y'all on the other side. I'm not.
My ass on a nice RV. That's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be legend.
Yeah, well, go for it, nigga.
Me and my dogs and stuff. You only have one dog. I'm gonna have 4 of them.
That's all right. Just
take one of my earrings and put them in your ear. I always be with you.
Right.
I always be with you. Gonna leave me the fuck alone. I'm here.
I'm tired.
Go on now. Like, the death do us part.
You say that.
Shit.
Everybody got that natural will to survive. It's a human instinct.
What Drake say? We got high hopes for you, nigga. We gon' see.
That'd be the only reason I'd be sitting there trying to fight.
Well, Lou, I told my therapist, I said, I'm going to outlive Meek, even if it's just by a day. But but listen, damn, you got to understand why, though. It ain't on no selfish shit. It's really some selfless shit because I'm not gonna make her have to go through dealing with me dying on her. So I'm gonna be the one.
That was romantic.
They just did a study. Women don't. They don't. Them motherfuckers don't cut for us the same.
Oh, they don't
cut for
care.
them.
Oh, well, in that case, shit.
So listen, you know why? This studies show that when men die, like husbands die, women go on and live for years afterward.
Yeah.
Typically, when the wife die, the man dies shortly after because he miss her so much. He just can't take it. And he died shortly after.
You niggas can't survive without us.
Yeah, because we love y'all that much. We need y'all to survive.
Yeah, we become the
Life.
Don't sleep. Honey, you ain't gonna eat shit. You barely eat now if it ain't already took. I don't see you doing all that renegading like you playing on. Dying is poor as shit. You eat better than me, yet I still have to be here to be sure that you eat well.
Right, exactly. So,
yeah.
In the world, I'm turning into a savage. I'm a savage.
I got too many food allergies. I got too any mild inconvenience. I don't like that shit. I get overstimulated really quick.
The first time y'all tell me I gotta eat dog food,
I'm done.
With that, guys, man, it's been real, man. I appreciate it. Look, I'm trying to take my mic out.
You look like you choking somebody.
Thank you, Cassie, our associate producer.
thanks, Cassie.
Cassie, you're awesome.
Emily gone. Oh, everybody gone.
Bye, Karen.
I turned the mic off. I was like, man, what's going on? Anyway, it's been real, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all that have stepped on this evening to the Guessnicity Podcast.
Why you got your sexy voice on?
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
You put that bird on.
Again, guys, this has been the Guessnicity Podcast, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all that have joined. I still need all y'all to join the YouTube page. We've had an influx of people joining over there, which is good, but we're still not at 500. I'm still about 300 and 300 about 30 people short or so, somewhere around there. So I need y'all about 500 people to join. So y'all come on over, join the YouTube channel.
What happens when you get 500? I forgot.
That's where I can start. Well, that's part of the process where I can make. Yeah, I'm trying to make where I can make money everywhere without having just to charge people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
What you need 500 people? I'm gonna post that on my.
Is it Guessnicity or?
It's Guessnicity. Yeah, if you search Guessnicity, it'll come up.
Instagram.
Hey, nigga, you was all over it. I hope you realize that.
You all over it, Ty.
I'm starting to post shorts. Yeah, I'm starting to post shorts. So I got a short with me, you and Kent. I did with a shorter post of one of the cases, which I'm gonna go back through old episodes and post 1 or 2 cases from an episode.
Like that.
Just to get them out there too. So I mean, yeah, go join the YouTube page. It's all on video. Spotify on video too. So it's on video several places. So yeah, people know. Oh, that's fucking Ty.
Comedy.
You look a little different in person though. They might not realize that.
Put them glasses on.
Yeah, they look a little.
That's why I'll not show your picture at work without them glasses.
Them Dahmer glasses, as everybody call them.
Them on this show, you cannot wear them on
Oh
here.
my gosh.
For me, for my purposes.
I hope my neighbors do find me on YouTube. Motherfuckers. Anyway, with that, man, everybody in the back door that joined, man, we were in the teens, man. I love every single one of y'all. I don't even want to start naming our folks. But thank you, Cassie, for the case. Thanks again. Kit, thank you for bringing the case as well today. Some of you other folks that sent cases, don't worry, I got you. Some of you have sent episode ideas, so that's why I haven't pulled your stuff, because I'm going to do a whole episode on some of the ideas that y'all sent. So, but with that, man, it's been real. Oh, if you want to join the Patreon, where I do all the uncuts, where I promise you, when I drop this episode, it's probably only going to be about 45 minutes long after with all the stuff we just had to do in the middle of it. But we have been recording for an hour and a half. So you're missing out on a lot of shit, because I post uncut stuff there too. And the shit to get a little bit too raw for the public.
Spicy.
Now, so my shit's be getting cut a lot, don't it? That's why I noticed when I.
You and Kiss episodes always get. I have to cut shit out. Yeah. Gots to cut shit out for public consumption. But with that, man, it's been real, man. I love every single one of y'all. Bye.
Peace.